Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking through a couple player props I like on Prizepicks for tonight's NBA slate on Monday, April the 29th. We've got 3 games tonight. We got game 4 of the Celtics and Heat series. The Celtics are up 2-1 in that series. We got game 4 of the Pelicans and Thunder series. Thunder are up 3-0 in that one. They got a chance to close that thing out to get a sweep here. And then we got game 5 of the Lakers and Nuggets series. Nuggets are up 3-1 in that series with a chance to close things out at home. But it's a 3-game slate for Monday night, and I've got 2 early player props that I do like for Monday's slate, taking a first look at the board on Sunday night. As always, though, guys, before we do talk through these 2 plays, if you guys enjoy these Prizepicks videos, please hit that like button down below. I do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. And we do also have a partnership with Sleeper. You guys can check out Sleeper, linked down below in the description, or again, just use that promo code NOAH over on Sleeper, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $500. Now, if you guys don't know what Sleeper is, they are a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks. Really simple, easy to use. You pick over or under on player projections. You build out an entry. You're able to make up to an 8-pick entry on Sleeper. You're able to win up to 100x your money. So if you guys do want to check them out, again, use that code NOAH when you sign up, and you'll get your first deposit matched up to $500 over on Sleeper. But let's go ahead and talk through the props that I'm liking for Monday night, guys. I got a points prop I'm liking, and then an assist prop that I'm liking for tonight. So first off, we're going to take a look at the points prop I'm liking. We're going to go down to the Pelicans and Thunder game, and I'm looking at Trey Murphy, 14.5 points, and I like the over here, more than 14.5 points for Trey Murphy, and let's talk through why I like this prop. So Trey Murphy, so far in this series, he has only gone over this points prop in 1 out of the 3 games. He had a really good game in game 1, put up 21 points. Last 2 games have been a bit of a struggle for Trey Murphy, only 8 points and 10 points. But there's a couple of positive takeaways. One of the main positive takeaways for Trey Murphy is that he is just playing a ton of minutes right now. If you look at his minutes played so far in the series, in game 1, he played 44 minutes. In game 2, which was a massive blowout, he played 37.5 minutes. And then last game was kind of a blowout as well. He still played 43.5 minutes. This is a must-win game for the Pelicans. If they lose this game, obviously their season's over. So I think we can expect Trey Murphy to play probably over 40 minutes here. Even if the game's a blowout, he probably still plays like close to 40 minutes. And he's just going to be out there for so many minutes. It's going to, I don't want to say it's going to be easy for him to score 15 points, but he should have the opportunity to score 15 points playing so many minutes. And I think the matchup's pretty good for him against OKC. OKC is a team that does give up 3-point attempts. They were top 5 in 3-pointers allowed per game during the regular season. And Trey Murphy's a really good 3-point shooter. He's a spot-up shooter. He's a guy that relies on catch-and-shoot shots. And this is also a good matchup for that. We've talked about this in the past because I think I took an over on Trey Murphy earlier in this series. And this is a matchup that should favor him with how OKC gives up catch-and-shoot shots. This season, they gave up the second most catch-and-shoot shots, only behind the Bulls. The Bulls were the worst defense defending catch-and-shoot shots. The Thunder were second worst at least in terms of field goal attempts, giving up the second most catch-and-shoot field goal attempts were the Thunder. So it's a really good matchup here for Trey Murphy to get up, plenty of volume. If you look at so far in the series, the volume, it's been okay, hasn't been great. He did get up 18 shots in game 1, shot 8 for 18 from the field, 5 for 12 from 3. In game 2, the volume was pretty low, 3 for 8 from the field, 2 for 6 from 3. Last game, though, we did see him get up 12 shot attempts. Did have kind of a poor shooting game, 4 for 12 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. But like I said, the minutes are going to be there. He's playing 40-plus minutes, especially if this game's competitive. Even if it does wind up being a blowout again, I know it's the last 2 games have been blowouts. Even if it's a blowout, you're still going to get like 38, 39 minutes from Trey Murphy. Matchup-wise, I think he's probably going to see one of the weaker defenders on OKC. OKC's obviously going to focus a lot of their defense on slowing down Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum, which should leave Trey Murphy open for those corner threes, which is what he does a lot of his scoring from. And if you look at the Pelicans so far in the series, like the Pelicans as a whole offensively have really, really struggled. They only put up 92 points in game 1. They only put up 92 points in game 2. Last game, they only put up 85 points. Like the Pelicans have yet to have a good offensive game in this series. maybe this is the night where they finally actually make some shots. They are playing at home. You would expect the Pelicans to play better at home. You would also expect role players like Trey Murphy to probably play better at home because they can feed off the home crowd. So I think there's definitely, I feel like some positive regression coming for the Pelicans. I'm not saying they're going to go out and win this game, but I think they probably are going to put up more than 80, 90 points like they have been the last 3 games. If this is finally the game where the Pelicans put up some points, you would think Trey Murphy's going to be contributing to that. He's got a huge role right now, playing a ton of minutes. Obviously there's no Zion right now. And we're going to see, again, OKC focus a lot of their defense on Ingram and McCollum, trying to slow down those guys. Should leave Trey Murphy open for threes, for catch and shoot shots, which is what OKC has given up this season. So I do like this as our first prop for tonight. Trey Murphy, more than 14.5 points. And then the other prop that I like, we're going to go to the Lakers and Nuggets game, looking at an assist prop here. I'm liking Austin Reeves at 3.5 assists, more than 3.5 assists. And let's talk through why I like this prop for Reeves. So in this series, Austin Reeves, he has only gone over this prop in 1 out of 4 games. He did have 6 assists last game, which was the most he had in the series. The prior 3 games, he had just 3, 2, and 3 assists. So Reeves this season, he's averaged like 5.5 assists per game. This line is definitely low compared to like his season average, just because he hasn't been handling the ball as much in the playoffs. We've seen the offense, it's been running a lot through LeBron. LeBron's been kind of dominating the ball handling so far for the Lakers. But Austin Reeves has still averaged in the playoffs. He has still averaged 5.3 potential assists per game, which is not great, but it's not terrible. During the regular season, Reeves averaged just over 9 potential assists per game. So his potential assists have been down compared to what he averaged during the regular season. But what's to say, this could be the game where that goes back to normal and he has, 9 or 10 potential assists. Last game, Reeves had 7 potential assists. And if you look at last game, Reeves only played 30 minutes. I don't think he got any minutes in the fourth quarter, just because the guys that were on the floor for the fourth quarter, D'Lo, LeBron, AD, all those guys were playing so well together. They just kind of ran with that as the closing lineup. It was very weird to see Reeves not close last game. I think more times than not, we can expect Reeves to play like 35, 36 minutes. If you look at game 1 in this series, he played 37 minutes. In game 2, he played 33 minutes. And then in game 3, he actually played 41 minutes. So the fact that he played 29.5 minutes last game I think that was definitely an outlier. I'm not too worried about that. And what's really interesting, looking at the rotations last game, we did actually see Austin Reeves get a little bit of playing time without LeBron and without D'Lo on the floor. Now, it was only I want to say it was 5 or 6 minutes total, but Reeves should really be able to rack up assists whenever LeBron and D'Lo are off the floor. And he did get some playing time last game with both those guys off the floor. Him and Anthony Davis were able to run some two-man game, and Reeves is really good at getting assists when he's the primary point guard, and he was the primary point guard for a little bit of minutes last game because they did have LeBron and D'Lo both on the bench. Now the Lakers, they can kind of stagger their rotation, so they'll always have one of LeBron or AD on the floor. But Reeves should definitely get some minutes without D'Lo, potentially without LeBron on the floor as well, and he should really be able to get assists in those minutes. What we're banking on though here is probably 5, 6 potential assists from Austin Reeves. If he gets 5 or 6 potential assists, there's a pretty good chance he could wind up finishing with 4 assists. He's averaged over 9 potential assists per game this season. I know that number again has been a little bit down in the playoffs, but I don't know if that's going to continue moving forward. Reeves is a guy that has shown the ability to facilitate. He's shown the ability to handle the ball as well. He averaged over 5 assists per game in the regular season. I think this line's a little bit deflated just because Reeves' assist numbers have been a little bit down in this series, but he got up, back up to 6 assists last game. I like his chances of getting 4 assists here, and I was looking at some sportsbook odds, and a lot of sportsbooks are heavily favoring the over on this assist prop for Reeves. Right now, DK Sportsbook has this favored minus 130 toward the over, and Pinnacle actually has this minus 156 favored towards the over. So Pinnacle really heavily favoring the over on this assist prop for Reeves. I like this play as well. So these will be our 2 props for tonight, guys. Trey Murphy, more than 14.5 points, and Austin Reeves, more than 3.5 assists. If you guys are going to tell me on these 2 plays, hopefully we can hit both these plays tonight, make some money. As always, I do appreciate you guys watching these Prizepicks videos, supporting the Prizepicks content. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have an account over on Prizepicks, you can sign up, linked down below in the description, or just use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks, you'll get your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks as always for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.